Recording is... We're live. We're recording. Let's see, so... We're not live, but I don't know why, that's just programmed into me. Let's roll for our recap.
Oh no.
There's not much that happened last session. As in, last half session. Oh, I just rolled a d20, damn it. Gonna have... Oh! Really? Okay.
Oh, she got out of it, you're lucky.
Yeah, we both got out of it. Will we get this correct slash? Let's see.
I'll never get it right. Nope. I do a lot of
slash roll.
Like
the slash and then the roll.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Slash roll. Oh, you
slash
can't
roll
that
1d12. Yeah, you had the right slash. I was like, wait, hold up, how's this not working? Okay, there we go.
Me. I had the right slash and everything.
Just in the wrong spot. Let's look
I
at my
find
car
so
right
funny
now.
Because I write like code with all kinds of crazy notations, and that's not a problem. But
Yeah,
in this, for some reason, not happening.
that's weird.
Oh,
That happens.
rolling.
6. Okay. It's definitely looking like it looks gonna be harder.
Oh no.
I wasn't here last session, so...
Yeah, you don't have. You're good, Zaroth.
Yeah, since I didn't have the video, I don't even know what happened last session. I can't remember.
We didn't really do
No.
much, to my knowledge. It was mostly just everyone just panicking and then making a plan. And okay, we'll leave a note for Zaroth to find us, and let's head off to find one of those weapons.
Yes. Okay.
That's what I thought.
I think that'll do for right now. There's not much recap to be done because we were just kind of trying to figure out what's gonna happen next.
Okay.
But that being said, let's dive in. So last we left off, the party had found themselves in the ruined city of Chalice, the town of Chalice, I should say, and you guys had been there. Very, very worried because Zaroth had not reappeared. After he disappeared and was taken away by this creature in this cloak with the insects, he seemingly hasn't come back. And while you were just waiting and seeing if he would return in your time, just kind of staking the place out, you heard this huge, echoing roar, like this scream coming from north to the mountains. Zaroth, that was you shouting out in agony. And that was after you murdered, or didn't, I guess not murdered, you butcherized Tursicon Nightbleeder with this spear, which I have finally given to you. I gave you the stats. I got it to you a little while ago, so we should have that down. But you're standing on top of this mountain, holding the spear in your hands, having just thrust it through his chest, kicked him off the cliff, and you now hold it in your arms. As you can see on the tip of the spear, the blood begins to run down the shaft slightly. The drops curling over your thumb, fingers. You just kind of slump backwards. You just got hit with all of this emotion. Deathcap dying, but mixed with the elation of the battle, not really quite battle, but the execution of a bastard that was trailing you, making your life absolute hell, and just tried to kill you. What do you do?
That's kind of slumped back. Like, there's nothing, like, I can't think. I'm just like, I killed Deathcap. This is my fault. After, like, a long time of just sitting there, like, crap, what did I do? I'm gonna grab Deathcap and grab the spear, and I'm still Dompier, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna just spider climb down the mountain.
You go over and you grab Deathcap. Pick him up. He's heavy. There's a lot of stuff on him. But you will be able to carry him, as you are quite tough now, thanks to this belt. Sling him over your shoulder, and climbing down the face of the cliff on the mountain. Snow begins to fall. Clouds begin to obscure what little light managed to penetrate through the darkened sky. And as it becomes darker and day bleeds into night, you find yourself exhausted. You pushed away all emotion as best you could. You shoved it down as far as you could manage it in favor of reason and in favor of rationality. Now, as you're forced to slow, as you're forced to bring yourself back into your own mind and your own body, reality sets in. You only had a small chance to realize what you'd actually done, what had actually happened. You thought you acknowledged it, but you've only just touched the surface. And as you find a small ledge, set down, you can't go on anymore. You're exhausted. You've spent hours scaling down this mountain. You can't carry this body any longer. You set him down. You sit back. It's the first thought that comes into your head.
Irony. He's just completely numb. It's just silence. He just is stuck. He's really not thinking. He's just kind of sitting there, just no blinking, not talking, barely breathing, just kind of like, and just staring at Deathcap. He can't think at all. He's so overwhelmed by emotion.
Do you think Zaroth would push on right now and risk exhaustion, or would he stay and rest?
I think that Zaroth would probably, eventually, after just staring for so long, I imagine the rage would overtake him, and he would rage out before he just took off like a second wind, kind of just pure rage.
Gotcha. Alright. Pick up.
Which I haven't.
What?
I move fast. I'm probably gonna move a little faster because I'm now a large creature instead of a medium one whenever I rage.
What? Oh, that's sick. Half of the giant. I have no idea what this subclass actually does, so this is gonna be very interesting. Okay, so you let out this kind of, you expel this energy from yourself, and suddenly this power emboldens you. You rise up, you swell in size, grab Deathcap, sling him over your shoulder. Then you hear something. Almost a tut. That kind of thing. But it's in your mind. You hear it as though it had a source, and yet it is within your head. You look down at your hand that had been covered in blood. That's where it was supposed to come from. But it doesn't persist, it simply makes one sound, as if it was a sound that escaped its mouth. Something that it hadn't intended on releasing. And you push forwards. Keep going. Nothing else stops you. Nothing else keeps you from going on. Roll a Constitution saving throw, please. Against exhaustion.
Not let me roll for some reason, so I'm just gonna roll a d20 and add the multiplier.
Sure.
22.
Again.
All right, you're fine. As you keep going, as you rage through the pain, the legs are burning, your arms are numb, but you push on. The night is as quiet as the day. The only difference being that now you're exhausted and it's nearly pitch black. But you have dark vision, so it doesn't really matter. However, you do see only in shades of gray. And then, as another 8-ish hours pass, it gets worse. You're sweating, barely can keep going. You hear something again. You should stop. You should rest.
And as soon as I hear that, it's kind of like Zaroth was just going until he had an excuse to stop, a reason to stop moving. Just as he hears it, he just drops on his knees, falls face first, and just down.
You hear like a sort of purring sound of content, not contempt, contentment, and a sigh of relief. Are you passing out right now?
Not really passing out, but it's just kind of like very labored breathing, just kind of too tired to move, just laying there.
Good. Smart. Rest.
And on that note, I'm passing out.
You drop, head to a long rest. The night slipping by. It's at this point that the rest of you are in the mountains.
Yeah.
Mountain ranges that look the same to almost all of you. Every single cliff, every rock is identical. Yet you keep going. You stop, rest. For a long day of travel.
Also,
Haru, notice that Alex is slightly away from the party.
Are you behind?
Just move slightly away. Paddywhack, you notice as
Side?
well.
Behind? In front? Which way? Which direction?
Alex?
Behind a little bit.
I fall back with Alex if I can. Can
Certainly.
you let me do it? What do you sense?
Yeah.
There's something here. I'm looking around. Looking up on the side, the cliffs on the sides.
I haven't seen anything so far. Just keeping an eye, though.
Nothing's particular?
Always a good idea to keep our backs covered.
Agreed. You didn't feel anything particular, though, right?
Not yet.
It's uncanny how wise it is to listen to such instincts.
Paddywhack.
Yes.
Sorry, you guys keep
Yeah.
going. Make a perception check, please.
Oh yay, perception check. I think something wrong. Something's wrong with the dice thing on my end. I'm not seeing anybody's rolls.
Really? Zaroth is having trouble, like, rolling the dice, so I don't know what's going on right now. D&D Beyond is having some weird shit. 3?
Yeah, nope. That's a 3.
What does
That's
Patty
a
notice?
motherfucking 3.
What does Patty notice? That's out of the ordinary.
Tree, rock. Ooh, a beetle. Tree, rock.
All right.
The beetle.
That beetle's very interesting. Got scales made of diamonds.
Diamond wings or something?
A beetle with scales?
A beetle with scales. Yeah, it says beetle with scales made of diamonds.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
How big is this thing? How big is it?
I'm sorry. What? Beetles don't have scales.
It's about as big as a fist.
That is not a beetle.
Ah. What the hell is it?
Patty's no entomologist, but she knows damn well that beetles don't get scales.
Yeah. So,
Then suddenly the beetle skitters
So what-
away.
what is Patty doing?
What is Patty doing?
Is she stalking?
If I remember correctly from the last session, she's on Kane's shoulders.
Yes.
If
Right.
I'm remembering correctly. I don't know.
You guys have
Yeah,
stopped
you just
to
lightly
rest
look
for right
around.
now. So at this point in time, you are able to be on foot, or you're able to be on Kane. It's up to you.
Let's say I've been on Kane.
Anybody else see this beetle thing?
Verita, make a perception check.
Okay. Berta will make a perception. Let me just find it real quick. There we go. Oh, okay.
15. What do you notice?
Nothing.
Out of the ordinary to Verita.
2 beetles.
Another beetle! Yo!
What about?
I'm not able to see rolls. Rolls are not being seen by me for some reason.
I didn't see that roll either.
It's a 15. It
That's
didn't. It didn't
the
show
heck
up in
was.
D&D Beyond. I'm sorry. It didn't show up in Roll20. It only showed up in D&D Beyond.
Someone with healthy relationship with blood consumption. That's what's out of the ordinary. I have no idea. My guy, I am not in it today.
Got it. I can go back to you. I can come back to you in a second. You think about it. Gazif, make a perception check. Nine. What does Gazif notice? We can't hear you right now.
It's muted.
Still can't hear you, man. Okay, we'll come back to you too. Get this figured out. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Zaroth.
Hi.
Oh, you're back. There we go. You're back. Perfect.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna pay attention to Kairu, kind of to Alex since he's squishy, but he looks important.
So what do you spot?
Besides Patty just like on Kane mumbling to herself, like I can hear her just like tree, beetle, beetle. I'm mainly just trying my best to look at my notebook that I've written down from my sibling and paladin code, and just okay, like based on the distance, how much time do we have left? So I'm not really. I'm seeing him. I don't see him under attack or anything, and I'm just looking at the book, trying to remain focused.
You're looking at the book, and there's something strange floating in the air. Spores. Mushroom spores. Fungus. Here around you.
I think those are real diamonds. I think we're gonna have a bad trip. Ooh.
The spores
Yeah,
gathered around everybody. Around Carl.
gonna
around
not the.
Alex.
Is anybody seeing what I'm seeing?
Wait, what are you
No,
seeing?
I'm not looking from your eyes.
I mean, I saw a
There are
beetle.
things
For some
crawling
reason,
around,
there was
things
diamond
crawling around in the roots,
here.
and they don't look like normal things.
Huh?
There are things crawling around in the roots of those trees, and they don't look like things that I'm used to seeing. You
Oh.
guys seeing anything unusual? Am I just losing my mind?
Do we see anything like that?
Do you see anything like that? Yeah.
I think you're losing your
question.
mind, old man.
I mean, I saw a weird beetle. At least I think it was a beetle. It had scales. I have no clue what I saw. I saw something though, so maybe you're not.
Alex? What the hell is going on? I'm seeing things that I can't trust my eyes.
I saw some like wings flapping back there. I don't know. They just kind of looked like they were coming out of nowhere though. It was really weird. I think we may be tripping.
Gazif is noticing these spores. Do you know anything about this? Are the rest of us seeing spores?
Who
Yeah.
rolled? Okay, who rolled an actually good perception check? Gazif rolled a bad one, but he did something that was specifically triggering to actually make that perception work for him.
I rolled a 15.
You rolled a 15, so Verity, you would spot the spores. You would see them. Zaroth, you are not here. Alex,
I
you
haven't
wouldn't.
rolled.
Alex, go ahead. Karu, you wouldn't notice them. And Alex, roll a perception check. Alex, you would not. Not see them either.
And me with a fucking 3? Doesn't
Not
I?
at all.
Nope.
They're like these.
Jack-
Like this. They really need to dust this forest. There's this weird shit floating around in the air.
Strange.
Say shit floating in the air? You're seeing actual
Yeah.
shit floating in the air?
Actual shit. Looks kind of like dust. Or like.
When she points it out, do we
cocaine or
see it?
something.
She points it out, you definitely see it. You had thought it was normal. You thought it was some sort of strange particle that was generally attributed to these lands, but now that she's pointed them out, they seem very out of place.
We are tripping.
We haven't noticed them before. Alex, do you know about these things? What is this stuff in the air?
Afraid I don't.
Oh, this is not good. What are we seeing?
What are you seeing?
I'm seeing writhing roots. The roots and the bottoms of the trees and the rocks are writhing around like snakes, and I have no idea what the hell to make of this. These things are going over each other, under each other. The rocks seem to be cracking, opening, and closing like mouths, and nobody else seems to be seeing what I'm seeing. I'm not happy about. I'm like backing up, saying, "Are you not seeing this?"
Yeah.
That thing's about to attempt. I'm getting ready to cast at the freaking wall, and I don't know if anybody else is seeing the same thing.
So, can I cast a spell?
Yes.
Alright, so I want to go ahead and cast Fairy Fire. And I want to separate the... No, it's not the way that I'm thinking of. So I want to cast Fairy Fire and have it as close to Kairu to see if I can see what he's seeing.
So I love that. That's awesome. I love that a lot. That's actually a really cool idea. So you cast the spell, and suddenly everything is just encircled in this bright white fire. and you start to notice some of these spores, like blinking fireflies, trailing off slightly towards a patch of trees.
I think it's a trail.
Drugs.
It doesn't look very friendly to me. I'm about ready to cast magic missile at the side of the embankment at these things, and I'm not pleased. I'm really close to kill.
I have
what-
a gelatinous cube.
Right. Is it real?
No, I would be dead by now if it was.
Okay.
I made normal
What
cube.
low level fire spell do you have?
I have what's the cantrip?
Firebolt.
Firebolt, yes. Where's my spells?
Okay. So, if it's a threat, cast Firebolt in an area that wouldn't spread fire. Let's see how they react.
Right.
It could be a creature that lives in the environment. We could be in danger. But before we panic and lose our minds, let's try our best to
Hold on, it seems
get
more
our
like
heads.
I'm nodding, but not keeping my eyes off the embankment that's writhing and churning without, any cessation. I'm going to shoot at the rocks, or what I think are rocks, a firebolt.
Alright, you cast Firebolt, shooting it forwards, and as the bolt strikes into this rock that is lunging forwards to try to engulf you, it suddenly sparks, crackles, and then pops like a firework, bursting as a cloud of these spores is evaporated and the rock is gone.
Does it change anything in my field of vision?
Just that rock, that single rock is suddenly gone. And then you can see some more particles beginning to form, and the rock, piece by piece, like an illusion, patching itself back together.
Like gradually? So I wouldn't be able
Gradually.
to tell whether or not it's a hallucination right now.
No. You can for a split second. You can tell that there are spores that are then projecting this strange image, maybe in your mind, maybe not, and creating this illusion.
What'd that do?
Some kind of illusory magic going on. I don't know. It looks to me. I don't know if it looks to you like this. That the embankment is writhing and the rocks are opening and closing like a maw. But you don't see this?
I know what to do about this. Verda just starts writhing around and kicking at everything and trying to stir up all the spores and it's honestly acting extremely chaotic, screaming and shit.
It does do something. It does do something,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Uh-oh. What does it do?
Suddenly, all of your entire perspective starts to warp and shift as she sends gusts of wind buffeting at these things just by spinning around, being crazy and wildly weirding out these spores, making them act differently, pushing them away, and making them have to pull themselves back. You're definitely changing something, Verda.
That's good. Change is good when things are bad.
Anyone else experiencing anything here? Or is it just disorienting me for some reason?
No, it's everybody, but it's taking different forms.
Some wings and some weird eyes, and it's kind of looking
Kind
like a
of.
weird worm at this point. It's really.
Just that some of
This
you
is
know it's a hallucination.
holy abomination of a priest and a metallic tentacle monster.
You just seeing bugs?
I don't want to attack anybody. I'm afraid to shoot one of my compatriots here with a spell because I can't figure out what's real and what's not right now. I feel like I'm being taken.
Why don't we just backtrack? Let's see where did we come from? Maybe we should just keep walking, or
Okay, I'm gonna try something. Can I cast detect magic?
Sure, absolutely. Cast detect magic.
Yep,
Okay.
I cast detect magic as Patty takes a scouter out of her. It's straight up a scouter and puts it on her eye and just okay, what is happening right now? And tries to see if there's any kind of magic-y shit going on.
No.
Not magic. Oh, it's
No
natural. Did she say anything? Patty, does Patty say anything?
For what?
Because you just found out that it's not magic. The rest of us don't know.
This is not magic.
Ah.
Wait, is it magic? Oh, wait, I didn't quite hear you, Fenris.
It's not magic.
Oh yeah, this is not magic. Whatever is happening, it's not magic.
That's something, I suppose.
Do these things smell? Are they identifiably like mold spores?
No.
No.
Honestly, who knows what breathing these in is going to do to us? We should cover our mouths with something.
Gotta get out of here because this is some kind of like mold spore or something causing us to hallucinate. Fungal spores of some kind.
Wait, please disregard all of them dice rolls.
Okay.
Can
I have
roll
an
nature?
idea of what to do, but that's why I wanted to roll the nature check once.
Okay.
When because I don't wanna metagame. So when Verta was kicking up and that made all of the spurs rise up, right?
Yep.
Would I be able to determine with the spurs being kicked up, we're seeing things because of the elements in the environment?
I would say yes. When the spores move, because you know that the spores are this is not real. You know this is a hallucination. You recognize that this is not natural entirely. It's not just happening. It's probably because of the spores. And the spore trail might lead to some sort of hint.
So I'm gonna put my hand on Kyrie's back, trying to fight like the illusions. Like in my mind, it's like I know this is fake, but what I'm seeing is different from what I know. So I'm gonna cast Calm Illusions on Kyrie, and trying to keep my shit together. I'm gonna tell him cast Firebolt in a path. Let's see if we can find a way out. Your magic may keep us at bay for a while, but keep on casting it until we can get out of here.
Am I able to keep my shit together?
You cast Calm Emotions, correct?
Yes.
So yeah, that's the whole point. Love
Right,
it.
good. Take a deep breath, which is probably counterproductive under the current circumstances.
I want to. Could I try something?
Yeah, please.
Would using prestidigitation to clean the air in front of me, and then taking a deep breath of that,
Sure.
and then continuously doing it for a little while, just to see what the effects would be. Would that work?
Yes. I say that's awesome. I love it. You cast prestidigitation to clear the air around you, and you continually keep that spell going for a little while, and then suddenly you're able to breathe again. There was this quality to the air that you hadn't noticed until you started clearing it. And now that you've changed it, you notice that all that you'd been seeing before is not real. Imagine in Spider-Man Far From Home, the drones that were creating those illusions. Imagine that on a very small scale, little black spores in the air that were all originating and all just gently floating away from one small bush. You can see that coming from this bush is this slight swaying motion.
I'm going to continue to cast prestidigitation, and then slowly make my way over towards it, so I can keep up with the breathing in the clean air.
Alright.
Because I don't think the clean air can keep up with me moving.
Yeah. You're moving, you're
Anything
continuing moving that way. Paddywhack, were you gonna say something?
No.
Okay. Deathcap, were you gonna say something? Sorry, not Deathcap, Gazif. Okay. Is there anyone else
No.
doing anything at this current moment?
I'd like to
Alright,
bust
well,
up the
Gazif-
bush. I don't know what's there.
You're casting Firebolt. What's going
It was
on?
me?
What were you doing? Yes.
Oh, well, since Gather put his hand on my back and told me to cast Firebolt in some direction of a path, I was doing that because that's what I was doing. I mean, I just decided to cast Firebolt. I'm not
Alright.
going to roll because I don't know if I need, but
I don't think you need to roll for this. You're just casting it, you fling the Firebolt, and you burn a trail through this hole of illusions. You burn like a hole through the large, this looming plant and rock growth that seems to be reaching out to engulf you. And as you shoot straight across, and it rips right through, almost as if there's nothing there, that gives you kind of a clue that this is probably not. Even though Gazef had already calmed your emotions, made you realize that this is okay, and brought you back to Earth, you start to realize that this is probably not exactly natural. As this is happening, Alex, you move over towards this bush. 2 seconds. Alrighty. You move towards this bush, and suddenly you start to see features in it. Knots like wood, strange warpings, as if there's a stalk within this bush, and some other limbs. As you get closer, this thing is swaying. Notice that it's a vaguely humanoid figure, emitting these spores. As you step up, it begins to move its arms in front of it, shooting them directly at you. As you go to cast Prestidigitation and you say that word, you inhale some of the spores as a cloud is jetted directly into your face.
Would I be able to use absorb elements to try and block it? Or
Sure.
like stop some of it?
Sure, why not?
Oh, no. Shield.
Shield?
Does that work?
Sure, absolutely. So you throw up this protective bubble, and some of them bounce off, and this creature rotates, like just moves back a little bit, retreating.
The rest of us see this happening?
No. You see Alex moving in this direction, but you don't see him. You don't see necessarily what's going on with this creature. Then you
We don't know what
hear.
creatures, even firebolt, we don't see any creature, no firebolt.
You only see Alex moving off towards this bush, unless he says otherwise.
Because we were following a trail.
Then, for a second, you strangely sense this connection. As more spores are coming around you, they're all just congregating around your face. You hear in your mind, "Don't hurt me, please." I only want to protect, not to harm you. Please
Protect us. Protect something.
protect my home.
We're passing through. We don't intend any harm.
Make a persuasion check, please. Turn and go. Don't look back. Walk through the forest. Keep your eyes ahead. Lead your party. And don't tell them what you saw.
I turn around, gather the rest of the group, and I begin leading them forward in the direction we were heading,
Go back to
away
that.
from.
I'm a little panicked. I don't like to be led.
Yeah, we're gonna get back to that in just a second. We're gonna get back to that in just a moment. Zaroth, you awaken to a voice in your head. Wake up. You've slept long enough. It's time to go.
Just kind of mutter, "Go away. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you are. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Go away."
There is no time time to be exhausted. There is no time to relax. You lie in a valley that is hostile. A land meant to kill you. This is dangerous. You must survive. So get up. Alright.
Did it? He got up.
Oh my god, it worked. Okay.
He actually got up.
The rest of you, Alex
Listen.
comes back, and he's saying, and what is he saying? What's going on?
I'm
Oh, he's
back.
I'm sorry, I thought it was gonna be longer. All right, we'll get back to that in just a moment.
No,
Go ahead.
but yeah, this thing keeps talking. I don't know what it is. I'm just going, what are you? Why are you here? What do you want from me?
Look to your left. And
I'm gonna look
down.
to my right.
Look to your other left. Just my luck. And you feel something nudge your hand. Something cold. Solid.
I'm going crazy. There's no shot, a spear, speaking to me.
You're very much sane. In fact, if you listen,
Hungry?
I will make you saner than you've ever been.
Does that mean?
Just listen.
And I was like, fine, I'm listening.
You've wielded me before. Now wield me again. Pick me up. Stand up. And move.
Grab the spear, slowly push up to one knee, grab Deathcap, stand up, go Deathcap over my shoulder, and start walking wherever he's telling me to go.
Good. Move east.
Left, right, straight, back.
Straight.
And I'll go straight.
Not that straight. And then suddenly the spear slightly moves, pointing a little bit more to the right. That straight.
We're going that way.
Start
Huh.
that way.
Oh, by the compass.
The chatty compass.
Yay.
Good. And now keep moving. Do not stop.
Where are we going?
To the castle. Of course.
Wait a minute. I can't go to the castle yet.
What do you mean?
I've got friends back somewhere in the forest. Don't know where they're at. Gotta get back to them, then I can go to the castle.
Damn the friends. This is an opportunity for power you cannot comprehend. Something I've been waiting for
Listen.
decades.
I've been waiting for decades. You can wait another couple of days till we find my friends.
I cannot wait.
You're either waiting on my either you're waiting on my shoulder while we go find them, or you're waiting here in the dirt until I come back.
It pauses.
I'm gonna take it and slowly start putting it, like, I'm gonna put the
Fine.
tip in the dirt and
Fine.
start pushing. So I thought, and I was looking down and just start searching.
Oh, these insolent. Every damn
Hey, and you're-
time.
And you're gonna be nice, or I'm gonna leave you.
I will
Hey.
do no such thing.
I have been doing, and I'm gonna take the spear and start putting it in the dirt again.
Ah, fine. You smell like daisies. You're as lovely as a summer's day. And sharp as an
Okay.
axe head.
I didn't say lie to me, but okay.
Oh, yes, master, of course. Say exactly what you want all the damn time. Now find your friends and frolic about in the forest. Do you even know who I am?
No, don't care. Start looking for clues.
Always these fucking people. So you start moving. Start looking for clues. Roll a survival check, please.
Oh, this could go really bad. I don't know
This
how
could
good my
go
survival is.
amazingly.
Oh, my survival's okay. Six.
6. So you're looking at the ground, searching for anything you can find, and you hear this sigh. If you're going to try to find friends, don't look where the rabbit paw prints are. I
Well, my
promise
friends are
you
really
they
tiny.
not kind.
Alright, listen. Instead of, you know, being condescending, can you do anything helpful, or do you just talk to me?
You tell me. What do you want me to do?
What do you do, other than stabby stab?
I speak.
Obviously, you do it a lot.
I think.
Yeah? Gathered?
I know. I want. For power.
Okay, so you're a human with with sharp ends, no arms, no legs.
I'm not human. Humans are fools. They're soft. They won't reach out when their dreams are but an inch away. They slip back into madness.
Agreed. Humans aren't the smartest.
Who hurt you?
Spear needs therapy.
Like, I've spent 600 million and so many times, and I tried to get Geraldine to come with me on this adventure.
Yours?
Just kept being like, no,
Because we
I
found
have
common ground.
to go save my father. No, I have to take the dog to the groomer. No.
You're a spirit. You stab things. Do you have any other properties other than just stabbing things and talking and thinking and being a sentient being?
Love this.
I return.
You return,
Yes.
and I'm gonna aim straight. I'm gonna just aim straight up in the air, and I'm gonna say, "Tell me what you see on the way back down," and I'm gonna chuck it.
Phew. Goes flying straight up into the air. You hear the whistling sound as some of the wind shoots through some of the small holes designed into the tip. As the spear strikes into the air, and then, as it turns to descend, it begins to spin and spiral downwards in a helix. And then as it comes down towards you, it drops, goes beneath, like through, between your legs, comes around, does a twirl, and sticks its point straight into the ground. Happy now?
That's actually pretty fucking cool.
I would have overthought that so much. Spear with a design. That would sound like a design flaw. Bug, not a feature. To have a spear that comes back.
Bad idea.
Did you see anything?
I do gymnastics. Now
I saw
gymnastics.
clouds and the sky.
Is you looking down?
I saw an idiot standing below me, throwing
I told you.
an all-powerful artifact into the air and telling it to come back. You realize how stupid you sound?
When you put it like that, yes, but I told you to be nice.
Damn it! Ah,
And you
And
Did you see a
sailors
man
like
wearing
this.
purple?
Purple?
You see, purple, a really old dude with a weird looking arm. Did you see another really old dude who had a really long beard and really long hair?
Are
Did
you
you see a little
high?
tiny guy?
See,
Did you see a little tiny?
How much spike root have you ingested, boy?
Did you see a tiny woman on a metal dog or man? One of the two. Did you see some other woman just doing something weird at any point in time? She may have been crawling on the ground. There is no telling.
You threw me into the clouds. Would they be in the sky now?
So, okay, I said useful, and you've turned out to not be.
I'm incredibly useful. You just have to know how to use me.
I'm gonna angle slightly lower this time and just above the trees.
Like, I'll send
There
you
we
a link
go.
to my 5-step program in learning how to run by.
There we
Mariah.
go. Like that.
Yep. And then it goes flying off.
And I'm just gonna keep doing this in every direction until he says he sees one of my friends.
Comes all the way back first time. There's a goat. It was dead. You throw it again. Comes back. There's a tree in that direction. Can you believe it? You throw it again. Comes back. There's a ruined town that way. I saw a man dressed like a noble, sitting around picking his nose. Something stupid. But then you called me back. You're gonna keep doing this. You might as well do it with purpose.
I'm gonna keep doing it, but I'm gonna start yelling with purpose every time I throw him.
There you go. Comes back. Your purpose is useless. That was a lake. Oh, skewered a duck this time. Are you happy?
Oh,
Now you've dinner. I see no purple man. No elderly gentleman with a strange arm. No woman crawling on the ground. This is as futile as, I don't know, throwing a spear into the sky and asking it to come back. Are you done?
well, that did work. So maybe it's not futile.
Just start walking towards the town he pointed out.
There you go. I'm an all-powerful artifact made to slay undead. And you used me as a boomerang.
Halfway through, I'm gonna throw him. Halfway through his sentence, I'm gonna throw him again.
Sing for me.
The image of this.
He comes back.
I'm getting tired of this game.
This time he's quiet.
Get a damn compass, bird or something.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking towards what I assume to be Chalice.
Make a survival check again.
Look,
10.
Oh god.
Oh.
What have you gotten?
10.
What'd you say?
10.
10? Okay. It starts tugging. The town is that way. But you're pretty sure it's not.
I'm gonna say, if you're lying to me, I'll throw you again. So you better think if you're lying or not.
I'm a spear. I'm made to be thrown.
I will leave you in the dirt if you're lying to me.
I'm made to come back. You've already tried that once.
I am inevitable.
Do you really think you haven't tried doing that before? Trust
I don't
me,
know how strong.
it never works.
You know what? Fine. You know what? If you're lying, now I'm gonna grab the spear by one end, then take my other hand, grab the other end, and I'm gonna put it against my knee and start pushing down.
Start pushing down.
Yeah,
You push as
not
hard
not
as you can.
not.
What?
I was saying not hard enough where I think I would break it, just hard enough to be like, I'm gonna break you if you are lying to me.
It is stunning how tough this flimsy-looking metal spear is. It does not bend. It does not.
Spears.
Yeah. There's not so much as a tiny little sort of. It doesn't even make a little bend at all. None at all. It's completely still.
I'm just gonna throw him again and say, tell me if you see the purple man.
It comes back.
Any purple man?
You ask me to be quiet, and then you ask questions. Does that make sense?
Any
Choose
purple
one.
man.
No damned purple man. Why the hell would there be a purple man?
I'm just gonna keep walking.
And it keeps tugging. Like I said, the town is that way.
You know what? I might as well just follow you. Or follow him.
Leads you for about an hour into the woods. There's nothing there. It rolled a 5 on its survival check. Until you realize, no, the town was not that way. And now you're in the middle of the forest.
I don't think this was the town. I don't think it was to the right.
No, I told you to go that way. And then it pulls you over in another direction. I'm sure it's this way this time.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
sure it was that way 5 seconds ago.
Yes,
it's a pretty good spear if it's got Zoro's sense of direction.
I'm gonna look.
Not.
I'm gonna look in for my own clues before I listen to it.
Fine, but
Believe it
when
or
you
not,
run
I
out
have
of
an
options
actual
and you
compass.
scramble into the woods on all fours looking for the right way, when you bleed and dry and come back to me whimpering, then I'll be
Definitely
there.
happened. Like,
But go, find your own way.
you wanted a compass, you could have just dropped by the dollar store. Like, excuse me.
I'm sorry, this.
Excuse me. This was not in not in the job description. I actually have short-term
What do you
memory
do,
loss.
Zaroth?
Do I need to roll a survival check to try and
Please
find
do.
my own clues?
Please do.
I don't have inspiration
Oh, I
somehow.
love this.
Now I have inspiration.
Oh, no!
I'm just gonna follow the spear.
Okay, you follow the spear. After following what you're fairly sure would lead to a dead end for another 10-ish minutes, you start following the spear. Leads you eastwards, and then suddenly takes you around a rock. You travel for about another hour through this booming wood. These writhing, strange trees, pus that they emit from the bark. And it as in, obviously figuratively, it spits you out in an open field. The mountains on the horizon, and a cluster of broken down and burnt buildings.
Before I do anything, I need to make it known. Zaroth's not laughing like crazy about this spear. I am. Zaroth is still sad.
Right.
I'm just gonna search the building. Oh, did I get a long rest when I passed out?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Okay. I'm gonna go search the building.
Get closer. There are multiple buildings. As you are currently right about here, on the outskirts of Chalice.
I'm like, okay, downtown. And I'm just gonna yell, Garu! Alex! Roddy! Yazif! Berto! I'm just gonna yell for all of them.
Here. Hello? Zatsuk Elias?
Go to the voice, like, yes. Where'd my friends go?
Oh, you've been
Excuse me?
gone for about 3 days. What took you so long?
I'm just gonna gesture the spear. And then gesture death cap.
I was not the source of your incompetence.
I thought the
That
town was to the
sounds
right,
like a
not the
skill
left.
issue.
It was the other right, I told you.
You pointed me to the other right.
No,
Just tell
I
me
pointed you to the right.
I only have 1 point.
Throwing it.
Throw the spear.
Snap.
And Lucius, who is the one who's standing here speaking to you now. Was that this weapon that you found?
Oh, that sounds like a skill issue.
Does it speak to you?
Yeah. Yeah. Thoughts in my head. It's really condescending and kind of an asshole.
What was its name?
I didn't ask.
Maybe that's why it's such an asshole.
You guys have been
I'll ask in a
convenient.
second.
It comes
It'll be
back.
back in 1 second.
Back.
What's your name?
Finally! I am Corvus, known as the Eclipser, the destroyer of undead, Vancelo's first weapon. I will be respected. And I know
Oh,
which
boy.
way is right!
I'm gonna get the guy. His name's Corvus.
Corvus, damn you! With an O! Are you really this stupid?
It's an A and 2 S's at the end.
It's very close to a
It's
very
congratulate-
powerful weapons that I've been searching for the last 2 years. Oh, but that weapon is all the way in the Hidden Valley, so there's no reason in going and looking for it and being stupid. Of course, this is a different spear. Well, someone's obviously trying to make a cheap knockoff.
Corvus. He's trying to piss off the spear. Piss off the spear.
Too bad I am not piss-offable. I've been alive
Sounds
for thousands of years. You have no chance at pissing me off.
You sound pretty pissed off.
I'm not pissed off. You're pissed
Sounds
off.
pretty pissed.
I don't know. You sound kind of pissed off.
I am very calm.
I don't think you've been calm this entire time we've
I've
been
been
walking.
incredibly calm. I am nothing if not calm. I'm very
Is that
energetic. I've been locked away in an
Okay.
ancient tomb for the past 200 years. Of course, I would be energetic when I emerge.
Goodness, look how condescending you are. I would have locked you away too.
Did you know the last one who wielded me didn't talk nearly as loudly as you did? He was a man
Who
with
was the last
silver and gold eyes. He plucked me from my home, my little vault, and he dropped me at your feet. And then you stabbed a man with me. Now I can hear your thoughts and you can hear mine. I've never been more
Yeah,
regretful in my life.
Alright, hear me out though. What'd you think of the guy with the 2 colored eyes?
He didn't speak. He said no words.
But didn't he just like kind of come off as a dick?
You come off as a dick.
That's fair.
Skill issue.
Your
I helped you
tastes
kill
are not
someone.
valid.
They say, it's the old saying, I heard,
Poor dental hygiene.
takes one to know one.
I have not heard
You
this
also
saying.
I do not
I've been
have
gone for
poor
200
dental
years.
Yeah, and I'm 17, so, you know.
17? You're a sprout! And you think you know which way's right from left?
You've been locked in a vault for 200 years. You're probably hearing voices.
I've
Just
had-
like me now.
200 years to marinate. I know which way's
Probably
fucking
have
left.
dementia. Probably have
You're
dementia.
old. You're probably losing your mind.
I already lost it.
I'm a spear. I don't have a mind.
On a
How are
quest
you
to
in
find his
mind?
mind.
Huh?
No comment. You don't deserve one.
Exactly.
It's on a quest to
I'm
find his
gonna-
mind.
Instead of looking at Spear, I'm gonna gesture back to. I forgot the
Lucius.
guy's name. I'm just gonna go
Lucius.
Lucas. Okay. You know where my friends went?
I was going to tell you, but you started chanting madly to yourself, so I was going to wait for a moment. Yes, I went east. Shall I come with you, or am I just going to make my own way?
I mean, you can tag along. You'll probably hear me yell at the spear a lot.
No, I won't, because if I get close enough, he steps closer to you. Suddenly the spear's voice is gone.
And you stand close to me forever?
I think it will get a bit awkward when I had to take a piece.
I'm gonna grab him and put him on my shoulders like Death Captain
No!
used to do.
Oh! Okay, I don't have to do some
Right.
walking. That's good.
Alright, where's East? Where's
That
East?
way.
Now I'm gonna go.
Start moving that way. And with that, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. As Zaroth moves to rejoin the party.
3 days behind.
Huh?
3 days behind. Based
3 days
off of what
behind. You
Boy Guy
gotta move
said.
fast. You're carrying 2 bodies right now. See how that goes.
Oh, so he's carrying. Can he hear the spear if he's carrying the anti-magic guy?
That's what just happened. He can't hear the spear. That's what just happened. The spear can't. The spear's magic is inactive.
I've effectively muted him.
Yeah. Yeah. You muted the spear.
I'm gonna be so pissed.
He's
when
gonna
you
be
get so
extremely pissed.
You mother.
So he cancels out the voices for Zaroth, but he causes the voices for Karhu.
Yeah. That's true. Alrighty, we're gonna be
I think
back
I have
in
a
just a few
new
seconds. Oh my god.
I've got a new favorite NPC by far.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he's kind of attached to you now, so you're gonna have him for quite a while. Alrighty.
that's good. This is gonna be fun.
Oh,
Alright.
Quite enjoying this guy.
all right.
The spear
Only
you
being a little
made.
bit annoying about it though.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Roman. Okay. Last we left off, Zaroth had just taken Lucius,
All right.
chucked him over his back. Lucius being the man with the anti-magic brand, which stopped the spear from speaking and from, well, being magical temporarily. And now, you and Lucius have begun to trek into the mountains. The rest of the party had just had a run-in with a myconid, a plant creature, which had been feeding them these strange spores, which had screwed with their perception of reality. But, and now Alex has moved over to start wrangling y'all back. So we're gonna pick back up where we left off with Zaroth. As you're trekking through the woods, can you make, or from through the mountains actually, there's a fairly clear cliff face. Could you make me a survival check at advantage?
Nope.
Alex. No, wow, not Alex at all. Zaroth.
That's why I asked.
Okay. Sorry, did I say Alex the first time?
I have no
I
idea.
think so.
Okay, that's crazy. Zaroth, would you roll me a survival check at advantage?
13.
What'd you say, 13?
18.
18, nice. Okay, so with Lucius's help, you start hiking in, following the directions that your party gave. You start to notice some signs, occasionally. Some patches of cleared land where bedrolls had once lay, followed, also encircled by this strange patch, as if there had been a tiny hut cast here, along with some other bits and bobs. You can assume you're going in the correct direction. Lucius eventually asks to be put down, because it is getting extremely uncomfortable on your back. You would much rather walk.
Cut him down a bit. I just want to tell him, stay close. I don't want to hear the spear.
I will stay as close as I can, comfortably. Have my word.
I wonder what it's like for the spear to be canceled out. Like, is
We'll
he basically
see.
just asleep, or did he die?
Whoa, we'll see. Alrighty. As the next day of travel passes, we're gonna cut back to the crew. Alex, you move
I'm
back to
feeling-
them. What are you doing
Like
to
there's
try
gonna
to
be
calm
a
them?
talking to involved here. Dare you turn me off?
It's like, all right, guys, just try and protect what you're breathing, and follow me. And I'm going to try and like start walking away, but do a double check every now and then, quite regularly, especially because it's like they're all still under the influence. And then once I think that they are following me, then I will stop checking on them quite so much.
Okay.
Are the rest believe that this is really Alex talking?
Roll an insight check.
Or the hallucination, Alex.
Oh no.
This is interesting. Very interesting.
Like, oh man. What am I? Insight check?
Insight check.
I got
22. It's very much definitely Alex.
Thank goodness. I'm following him then.
Okay. As you see Karu moving towards, well, following after Alex, the rest of you spot as whatever is in your hallucinations, whatever is going on with your perception of reality, you watch Alex and Karu walk straight through it. As if it wasn't really there. The rest of you following?
My hand's on Karu's back. Yeah.
Okay.
He's following.
Following very closely. Alrighty.
Got like a conga line going out of this Myconid.
Yeah.
Actually, that might be the smart way to get out of here.
We should do when we get out. We should do like some briquettes.
It's practical applications of conga lines by Karu Sarbi.
Paper.
That's the spell we need to get our hands on. The mask's conga line.
Yeah. Mass conga line scroll. Alrighty. You guys
Like
form a powerful conga line.
Actually, I guess it would be. I guess it would be Loki's conga line because the mask was made by Loki.
I have a feeling that would be like a free run thing though. She'd be like, I've got the mystical grimoire of have the most successful conga line spell. I don't know.
Eventually, you push through, and the small copse is behind you.
Cops!
The copse. It was a copse of trees. It was a small copse of trees. As you push through the spores. Oh!
Hallucination confused.
Tiny cops.
The copse. C-O-P-S-E.
I'm good.
I genuinely, for a moment there, thought you were trying to say a small corpse of trees, and I don't know
small corpse of trees. No, there's no corpse. There's nothing. It's just a couple trees. That is all you're getting worked up about. And as the spores trail off behind you, you find yourselves reasonable.
It's amazing what can be a word.
Yeah. Found your voice of reason yet again.
Hey. I don't know where I keep putting it.
Good question. Good question.
I think I left it at my friend's house about 3 years ago.
What friends, Verita? They're all dead.
Oh yeah!
Boom, roasted. That's all for me, folks. Alright. What are you guys doing? You continuing onwards?
I believe so. Shake off the hallucinogens and ask Alex what the hell just went on and how he knew how to get out of it.
I will leave it at I promised the thing I wouldn't say.
The thing? Okay.
I'm not going to say. I made a promise. It was kind enough to let us pass.
First rule of Myconid Club is you don't talk about Myconid Club.
No, Karu doesn't know it's Myconid.
Yeah. First rule of Thing Club is you don't
Thing Club, yeah.
Well, which thing? Is it the rocky one, or is it the clown one, or...
Yeah, you never know. Thing one, thing two, you can never tell. They're very different.
A mushroom one, in this case?
Yeah.
Alright, you guys continue onwards. The day draws to a close, and you begin to set down again. Zaroth, time is passing.
Hold up 1 second. My family just got home, so I gotta go say what's
Okay.
up real quick.
Oh, good. You
Yeah.
guys start setting down and setting up your camp within this tiny hut. Who's gonna take this watch?
Like peasants in their tiny hut.
I'm really hyped up from all the crap I just saw, so I can't sleep. So I'm staying up, and I'm gonna cast Magic Missile of whatever the hell moves. Squirrels beware.
Is there anyone else taking a watch here?
I'm gonna be here to try to stop Cart. Actually, to collect the corpses that.
If he tries to stand watch, can I don't know if I would be able to do this, but could I Vulcan like finger grip him into sleeping?
You know what? Sure.
Please come do that at my house.
Okay.
You come to my
Karu.
house tonight and just like do that to me.
Roll a Constitution
That
saving
works.
throw. And
It'll be a
Unsaved.
win.
Alex, roll an attack roll. Unarmed strike. It's an unarmed strike. I love
Where
this.
is my unarmed strike? There it
This
is.
is so dumb.
I was like, please fail the saving throw.
The other
Please fail
rolling's
the
not
saving
working.
throw.
Why did that not
Oh.
roll?
The rolling's not working for everybody.
Oh,
That's great.
That's
Did it work?
My rolling is not working.
Check.
Mine is either. What the hell's going on?
I only see your insight check card.
There we go.
Now there's
Oh.
Alex's. Oh, nice.
Yep. That
Alex,
sounds about right.
Karu, it turns out you do not need to roll that save. Unless you roll lower than a 6. Let's see. What?
Con save?
Yeah, con save.
My rolling is dead. Something's wrong with Indiana.
Try right clicking it.
Right clicking. Huh? Oh, I got something disadvantage. I got a max on how to right click.
Oh, okay.
On a mouse.
You can also just
Track
use the roll 20 if you want.
that. Let's see here from
Roll a d20
It's a
plus your
d20.
plus your Constitution
Just
saving
got it.
throw.
Let's try d20 plus 2, which is 17.
Yeah, you're good. You feel Alex
Right.
pinch you.
What the hell, man?
helmet. You like magic missile him. Just like,
No.
"You're
Not
not
magic
movement."
missile. What are you doing?
That was supposed to put you to sleep.
Oh, okay. I wish that
So
worked.
I don't exactly want you just shooting up any squirrel you see. I switched to just patting him on the back and then walk away.
Okay. This is I'm gonna be doing a watch.
I would probably always be taking first watch if I was in a party with someone.
Alright.
And second watch and third watch. Two watches. I would be stealing all of your Rolexes.
You take the first watch,
Oh,
Karu.
it was a dog.
It's a giant canine that comes and trods all over you. Alright, the nights comes eventually. You all find your own sleep. Zaroth.
Mine is kind of shabby and bad and starved.
Twitchy.
Twitchy.
Zaroth, you're moving. You're moving slowly.
malnourished.
As quickly as you can. How fast are you trying to go? Are you foregoing any sort of sleep?
The only thing slowing me down is Lucius's physical limitations.
Okay. He is going to roll a constitution saving throw. Get a 3 and gain a level of exhaustion. As he is not as equipped as you are. Keep moving. Are you trying to go without sleep?
I am, yeah.
Roll a constitution saving throw. He does lag behind occasionally, and are you just gonna keep going, disregarding the fact that might let the spear come back for a second, or are you gonna try your very, very best. Because it's either going to be going a little slower, or you might get little glimpses of the spear's ire.
Freaking spear.
I got a 10 survival check, but also, I imagine I kind of forget about it. Because my mind is on the other things. I kind of forget, so I start walking ahead, and then it comes back, and so I slow down.
You hear small snippets. The snippets of anger and frustration that are cut off as you slow down. It kind of jump scares you a little bit because you're not used to traveling with some guy who's controlling the audio of your magic sentient weapon. But eventually you kind of get more used to it. And Constitution saving throw, please.
Yeah, it's just a
Okay.
10.
I thought you said sorry, I thought you said survival check. Alright. You have 1 level exhaustion. You keep going on. Soon, day bleeds to night once again. Keep moving. Lucius is exhausted. He's extremely tired. You've been pushing him farther than he's ever been pushed before physically.
Poor Lucius.
Lucius isn't looking too good.
Poor Lucius.
He has 2 levels of exhaustion now. And I need you to roll a con save. Once again.
Someone save Lucius. Justice for Lucius.
Why does somebody like just slung you on their back and start taking off and just...
He's walking right
30,
now.
20.
Dirty 20? You're
Oh,
good.
okay.
I'm gonna look over at Lucius and just go, because I know, like, that's a barbarian who's had exhaustion. I know he's fixing to slow down a lot. So I'm just gonna ask, like, you want me to, like, do you want me to carry you so you can kind of rest for a little bit and then continue on?
No, I'm fine. Just keep going. It'll be alright.
Alright.
Don't play the hero, you're just gonna slow people down.
Keep moving with you. Let's go.
I'm gonna try just to appease him, like, without him realizing that I'm stopping for him. I'm just gonna kind of, oh, no, I think I'm too tired.
Let's keep going. If we're gonna catch them that tired as well as they're gonna have to sleep, we're gonna have to make progress. They have no idea if we're actually coming. Do they?
Get so
Alright,
sleepy.
let's keep going.
You're just gonna crash.
Keep moving.
You guys are both idiots.
One last Constitution saving throw from you, please, sir.
Please don't die.
26.
Ha! Lucius got a nat 1.
Oh
He is
my
now
god.
4
poor
levels of
Lucius.
exhaustion.
He's
You
gonna
see what that
die.
does.
Feed Lucius. Let him sleep. I think we need to get Lucius a carrier or like one of those like baby. You know the
Hit
baby
point
hole.
maximum halved, disadvantage on attack rolls, saving throws, speed halved, disadvantage on ability checks. So he's got disadvantage on like everything. His speed is halved and his hit points are halved. He is very close to being dead. He's at the 4th level of exhaustion. He is sweating. He is so hungry. He can barely take one more step. But eventually,
Oh my god.
the signs become more obvious. You come to the copse. As you're winding down, you're getting more and more tired. You start seeing things again. Well, actually, you start seeing things for the first time. Please roll a perception check. Lots of checks for you tonight, Zaroth.
Natural 20.
Oh! Immediately,
Oh, God.
you spot.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I have 1 level of exhaustion.
Disadvantage.
Oh my
Okay, there goes
God.
that nat 20. Alrighty.
No! Please roll another nat 20.
16.
16.
Well, it's still, I mean,
Okay, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. You see spores. Then as you start to notice hallucinations, you recognize that they're not entirely your own. So the spores have, of course, been affected.
What can I do? I'm thinking
Why are we
of anything I
slowing
can do.
down? What's going on? Why are we slowed?
I'm gonna ask Lucius, are you saying things?
I'm seeing a lot of things right now. Some stars. Everything looks like chicken.
Oh my god.
What? What is that?
I'm gonna tell Lucius stay right here, and I'm gonna just kind of mutter myself. And I'm gonna walk away from Lucius where I can hear the spear.
And the next time you try to silence me, remember. Oh, that's pleasant. Hello. Finally decided to listen to me again. Taking you down
The
long
spear.
enough.
Listen, Corvas.
Vos.
There's Ass. There is these weird spore things. There are these weird spore things, and I'm kind of hallucinating. What is happening?
Well, I've only just been made alive again. You're not exactly giving me any time to figure things out. But let's see. So you're hallucinating, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like skittish. Maybe you should stop being so susceptible to mushrooms.
Not bad. What have you taken since I have been silenced?
I haven't taken anything. I was fine walking with Lucius up until right now. Then I saw weird spores, and now I'm seeing things.
Not on passive, okay.
Just keep going. It'll be fine. As long as they're not biting or attacking or harming, it'll be alright.
Alright, then I'm gonna walk over to Lucius and grab Lucius and keep walking the way that we were going.
And then as you move towards Lucius, he realizes what this who Lucius is, and he's like, "No, wait, hold on, no. Gone. Pick up Lucius. Just start moving.
Oh
And eventually you as well make your way through.
no! He's like, please don't do anything, just leave the man behind!
The rest of you hear... Actually, who's on watch now? Who's on watch now?
Not me, I'm out like a light.
Yes.
I can be.
Patty's probably gonna take a turn at it.
Let's have Patty do it this time. Patty, you hear the echoing sounds of a strange metallic voice.
Eh? What the heck is...
From back towards the copse of trees.
Corpse.
Am I still high on shrooms? I must still be high on shrooms.
Ready. So you're just gonna stay there? Keep waiting?
Yeah.
Alright.
Probably prep my crossbow just in case it's something dangerous.
You're ready. Zaroth. You start noticing a slight flickering light ahead of you. You're tired. Just gone through a cave full of drug mushrooms. Not a cave, a forest full of drug mushrooms. And you have a spear that has been so incessant, so obnoxious. And when you spot the flickering campfire You hear the sound in the distance. Paddywhack's voice. She mutters to herself. Catching up. You're right there. Just a little bit farther.
I'm gonna keep going. Like, how far distance would I be? Like, how long would it take me to get there? How long would it take for me to walk over to the camp?
The camp? 10, 15 minutes probably?
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm also gonna ask Lucius, hey, so I had that Asian symbol on the back of my neck. I have since removed it, and maybe the next time all of us are traveling, I want to hear about the saint that you follow.
Good. Winterfell is accepting. I'm sure you will be very happy to hear that you are interested in speaking. The saints are slipping away now. The days are growing longer. They're growing quite shorter as the winter approaches, but people have stopped trusting in his power. Times are changing. The saints are disregarded one more often. Just to keep the name of Winterfell alive, we bless him. We'd be very happy to teach you.
And I'd be very happy to learn.
The word. Thank you.
As long as it shuts up this freaking guy.
I'm just gonna keep walking to the camp.
Walking. Eventually, Paddywhack, you start seeing this silhouette. Two bodies on the back of a huge Goliath. A spear.
Corpses.
Zaroth, is that you?
Do I hear him?
Yeah. Here.
Oh man, part of me wants to say something. Part of me wants to be like, if I want to say anything, just keep walking. I'm just gonna go. Yeah, it's me. I'm just gonna try. I'm starting to try and pick up pace. Like, I want to be there as fast as possible.
Eventually, you make it. You're there. You're exhausted. You're so tired. It's been so long. You're finally there.
I'm just gonna grab Patty. Let's go. Where is Karu?
I'm sleeping inside.
He's just a little ways into the camp. You look like you haven't slept in days.
Patty, I need to speak to Karu before I can sleep.
Okay.
Car's face.
Pulling on himself. I was gonna do a watch, but that didn't work out.
How do you?
What?
I'm gonna go find Karu.
You find Karu.
Let me show you the way. Yeah.
How do you catch a glimpse?
Camp.
Catch a glimpse as well of the body. Death cab. Before you take Zaroth. Karu, you are awoken by a familiar face standing over you.
Still on shrooms?
Reaching out, thinking it's the shrooms again. I'm like, is this really him?
Karu, it's
I
me.
see.
And as soon as I start talking to Karu, the tears just start pouring.
Zaroth, what is happening?
I'm gonna wait for Karu to kind of get off, so I'm just dropping Death Cap on top of him. But once he's up, I'm gonna sling Death Cap off my shoulder into my arms, and I'm just gonna go, Karu, I'm sorry. Nation put me on that mountaintop, and he dropped Death Cap.
Oh. I'm completely speechless.
Paro, you're the strongest wizard I know. Can you bring him back? Please.
Bring him back.
Paro, you're the only one I think can maybe do this. And it's just tears. Like, you can tell it's the emotions of a 17-year-old child who lost his friend. Is like, please.
I was in shock, absolutely in complete shock from this. He's got the body of the goblin, and his arms just looking down in his little face, and he's floored. It hasn't even hit him yet. What's going on? I just gone from we went through hallucinations followed by this. Just like he's rubbing the goblin's face. Oh. Asian did this.
It wasn't Asian per se. Asian put me on the mountaintop, and right above the mountaintop was an airship. Standing on it was Tirsicon. Night Leader.
Night Leader dropped. Broke his broken body. Just arms are at odd angles from one another, and it's just like it's horrible to behold. I was just not able to process it.
Night Leader's dead also.
Night Leader's dead.
I ran him through and kicked him off a mountain.
So we assume.
And I'm just like, Zaroth's just dropping to his knees at this point. His head and hands just drop, and he's like, "I'm so sorry, sir. I shouldn't have listened."
I reach over and I touch Zaroth's shoulder and say, I didn't say anything. Just touch his shoulder. I look down at the goblin and so you just can't handle it. You just can't handle it. It's just completely speechless. You have to bring him to his homeland. You have to bring him back. That's Captain. He didn't even have a reason to be with us. He was just trying to get out. He was just trying to. This is terrible.
Is Gazeth still with you?
Gazeth's here, yes.
At this point, the rest of you begin to stir. Noises.
Gazeth's only reason. Gazeth's only reason for being here was to save Deathcap.
I know. Maybe he can.
Otherwise, if Gazeth's still here, there has to still be hope.
I hope so. But ask him. This is terrible.
And I'm just gonna kind of.
The magic needed to revive somebody from this state is far beyond my abilities. I don't even know what to say.
I'm gonna stand up slowly, and I'm just gonna say, "I'm sorry, Carter," and I'm gonna walk off and just kind of walk to my own corner of the camp and sleep.
He's holding on to the death cap. Poor little companion. He didn't deserve this. He didn't deserve this. We'll bring you home. We'll bring you home. Is Gazeth around?
Gazeth?
What are we doing?
I'm still in the process of my trance.
That's okay.
Late to the pity party.
You're beginning to
Come on.
notice the fact that there's a disturbance. You can sense something around you. Sounds.
All of a sudden, I find myself very angry. That Asian, that bastard, he was supposed to bring you to Death Cap, not to his death. We can't trust this bastard. You were going here to kill this vampire in order to stop this from happening. He sent you right to it. How can we trust him?
Imagine this happens as I'm trying to walk away. Like I'm halfway away and I just turn back to listen to what he's saying.
How can we trust that bastard?
Or we can't. I made a deal with him, and I don't know what to do. Either I kill Van Sailor and I give him what he wants, or out of spite I don't, and then I lose my soul to Patient. I can tell you, Myasar came and picked up Deathcap's soul, right?
Yeah.
And then the other one told me that he was going to, basically this world's equivalent of heaven, right? I tell Karu, I can't confirm. Maybe this will alleviate the sadness a little bit. Somehow, Patient didn't get Deathcap's soul, but he still wants mine. So I'm in between. If our goal is to set out to save Deathcap from death, which sounds insane, then I want to kill Van Sailor. If that's not the ultimate plan right now, then I'd rather be spiteful. But if I'm killing Van Sailor, then eventually I want to find a way to kill a god. I want to kill Asian. And on the end of Asian, I'm gonna turn and look her straight in the eyes.
And Carl looks back because I'm right on the same page right about now. This is going through the stages of grief real quickly.
So Van Sailor, save Deathcap, kill Asian, call it a day.
I don't know about the magics that could save this goblin. They're far beyond what I'm able to. I've heard of ancient spells that could revive the dead, but I don't know the expenses of this. I don't know what it would do to him.
Oh, also Karu, and I'm gonna pull out the spear. You know how we were gonna go to the Hidden Valley?
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna stretch the spear out and go, we don't need to anymore.
What is this thing?
Corvos.
The Eclipser.
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Corvos the Eclipser. That's the name of the spear, and it was Van Sailor's first weapon. One of the few that can be fit for the job we're seeking.
I recognize the name.
Roll history with disadvantage.
It's an artifact, so maybe I can. True disadvantage. Oh shit! Let's do disadvantage. Do it again. Not one.
What kind of roll was
I'll
that?
take the inspiration. Well, I rolled something and then I
That?
rolled the disadvantage. I got an 18 and a 1.
That's a custom roll. What? Try history again.
Oh, I history again with this.
Try history again with disadvantage. Yeah.
Alright, let's do it. Cool. Alright, 8 and a 9.
17. You only know one Corvus the Eclipser, and that was an ancient dragon.
Ancient dragon.
Black dragon. They used to
Doesn't
devour
compute.
people, rend them apart, send landscapes into chaos.
I tell him this. I say, well, that name doesn't seem to ring a bell for a spear, but it does ring a bell from a black dragon, an ancient black dragon. Agents of chaos by all means. Are you saying that there's a dragon trapped in that spear?
I've heard of Wilder. This is one of the weapons Lucius told us about that can kill Van Sailor.
I remember
Also, if you-
wings.
Also, if you hear me talking to myself, I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to the spear in my head.
Oh no, not more of this. Thing. I've got a ring, but I'm not sharing it.
That's
Oh, well,
3 of
yeah.
us.
The spear and I have reached an understanding.
I will not be repressed.
If it's rude, if it's condescending, if it's just a straight up ass, then I go and stand next to Lucius, and it can't talk to me anymore.
It's called blocking. Putting the spear on me. Either that or you just throw it.
But, yeah. So we can kill Van Sailor. I kind of think we should go to the Hidden Valley anyway. One,
Really?
the solstice. From what I remember, the solstice seed are supposed to be in the air. It's supposed to be in there.
Soul Eater's in my arm.
Well, remnants or something that controls it, or something that help you out is in the Hidden Valley. And also, it said untold riches are in there. Maybe there's something to help us get that quest out.
Well, you know, if we had enough money, we might be able to pay some of the ancient archmages to help us, or clerics or something to help bring back Deathcap. But I don't know
If we
how.
can't-
It's a lot
we
of money
can't-
to do that.
If we can't get the money, if we can't find anything in Hidden Valley, I vote we storm the gates of what do they call the afterlife on this
Elisar.
plane? And if we can't find either of those, we storm the gates of Elisar.
It's never been done, but it's not stopped us from trying things before, I guess. The one thing I can say as an elder is I'm not burying this goblin here. I'm not burying him here. He's got to go to his homeland. There's no way. And I'm with you. If we can find a way to not bury him at all, that would be fantastic.
We've got plenty of undeads here.
I'm beginning to become suspicious of who are the in my mind, and this is not something I'm saying to them because it's strange, that the original party, it's only Alex and me, right, that's left of the Dawnseekers. Not the Dawnseekers, but the what are they called? The oh my gosh, what's it called? Coalesced, right. So it's either me or Alex who are the problem now. Can't be Deathcap. He's dead.
Yeah,
That's something that I look over at Alex, and this is going through my mind. Maybe it'd be better that we all died, 3 of us, and then we wouldn't end the world. But maybe we wouldn't save it either, so we can't do that. It's sad to see this goblin down. You said you took out you took out Tursicon Nightbleeder. How the hell did you do that?
He dropped down in front of me after murdering Deathcap. There was a spear next to me. I stood up. It was this spear was next to me. Stood up, grabbed the spear, ran it through his chest, pushed him to the edge of the mountain, and then shoved him off the end of the spear.
I ate his soul.
Oh, and apparently Corvus ate his soul.
So the Dragonborn here. The Skyrim Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Just a weapon instead of a person.
Okay.
Gazif, are
So maybe
you...
we should somehow...
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, I guess it's a good thing to talk about.
Oh no, because while you guys were talking, I would have like from feeling like everything odd in the tent, I would have listened to the convo and just remained quiet, touched Deathcap, and cast ceremony for the funeral rite, so that he can't become undead in this spot.
In this, what do you mean by that? In this spot?
Can't at all.
In this region, I don't trust it.
I see.
For the next
agree
week,
with
he
that.
will not be able to become undead by any means short of the wish spell.
Well, I hope nobody has a wish spell on us. If we had one, it would be fantastic. That's the ancient spell I'm talking about. If we have a wish, we can bring him back. That's
Because
one
you did
way.
Genie.
Right.
Like us on, like us on. Be back, my friend.
I think we need to carry him respectfully with us. How are we going to transport this body? Can't put him in a bag of holding, can we?
I mean, we've done it many times so far.
Right.
Don't they still rot in the bags of holding?
I'd imagine so. We don't want rot. I wish I knew more about this. Again, being a freaking ballistics expert or whatever I am, I have absolutely no useful information about anything beyond blowing stuff up. Gazeth, know anything about this? You were hunting for Deathcap. What does this mean for you? Gazeth.
I'm honestly just gonna remain silent. I don't have any words.
Yeah.
You've already slain the man that killed him, so I can't claim revenge. Until we find a way to get him back, I'll assist you. I'll help you the way Deathcap helped you until time seems I need to take my leave.
Very much appreciate the assistance. It's quite a heavy loss. I'm quite fond of this little guy.
If we don't stop whatever's at play, more victims like Deathcap is going to continue to grow.
Indeed.
Would you advise us to take out Van Sailor? Seems like whatever's going on is sort of there's a hub of activity around that castle. And it would make sense for us to stop whatever resources Jester and his friends are getting from Van Sailor's offers or whatever he's doing in there. What do you think?
Right now, I just have nothing but like pure rage. I agree we need to take out Van Sailor. But he worked for somebody else, or he is assisting somebody else. Once we take him down, we find the evil he was operating with, hunt them down and exterminate them. And if they have somebody else, we hunt them down. It doesn't stop until everything connected to this is eliminated.
That'll take some time.
Speaking
We
of
added
time,
up.
these time hags. I wonder if we can travel back in time to not have to deal with this death.
I don't know much about their ability, but from what I understand of it, I don't think that's going to work. It was more of a way to get rid of me, and I tried to stop it.
I see. So I guess on to try to attack the vampire and then see what happens from there.
Speaking of killing the vampire, and if I have a question. So, Corvus, I was reading through its stuff. It has can change its shape to fit the wielder.
Yes.
And can the sphere be slightly larger than a normal sphere for me, so it can be kind of just a great weapon?
You know what? Sure. Why Why not? As long as it agrees.
Oh no.
The key ingredient.
Consent. Consent is key in any relationship.
Fine, I'll ask
Your
it.
weapon.
Even a
I'll go
weapon
and
of
ask it.
mass destruction, you need consent.
Yeah. Ask. Or else, maybe you'll never.
What?
Maybe you'll be stabbed in the back, literally.
Hey, Corvos, good buddy, old pal.
Buddy old pal.
Well, you want to be just a little bit bigger so that way you can be a great weapon? I'm better with those.
Which form do you wish me to take?
What do you mean, which form?
Are you stupid?
I thought you were only a spear.
Suddenly you're holding a great sword.
God, he needs
And then a dagger. Then you're holding a tiny figurine.
Jesus.
Put me
Look
down.
at range.
Put it on.
Suddenly it grows until you see a formless figure standing before you.
What's up?
Huh.
Hello.
I love you, dude.
Does this suit you better?
I don't know, you're kind of weirding me out. Used to you being a spear.
And then suddenly it's a spear again. Turns to your hand.
Okay. Hear me out. Can you be a two-handed Great Maul?
Suddenly it's a two-handed grave. But I will hear no more complaints about my attitude.
Oh, we were just having fun.
I will hear no more complaints about my attitude.
Oh, come on, shits and gigs, you know.
No more complaints. I am a weapon of immeasurable power. You are my wielder. There must be a balance.
Wait a minute. I said you had to be nice, and then, or I was gonna throw you, and then you weren't nice.
You want to throw me now? You like a 30-pound gargantuan weapon slamming you into the floor?
One hand at the bottom, one hand's at the very bottom, overhead. Yuck it.
Chuck it. Suddenly, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Nat 1.
Oh, I should have raged first.
Oh no! Are we gonna lose
Make
another
a-
party member to his weapon?
Make a, did you say dexterity save?
Dexterity saving throw.
You get a +3.
Nice.
I also have advantage because
You do,
I
because
have
of your
advantage
danger
on dex.
sense.
Yeah. With a +3. Okay, so +4 total. 14
14, and then the other one?
with it. 23.
19. Okay. You quickly sidestep, and the giant maul spins past you, and then suddenly you turn, you look, it's gone. Suddenly it's an arrow flying at your head. Make me one more dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
+4 and with advantage. Thank God for advantage.
Yeah.
4. Oh, 9 total.
The arrow sticks into your chest. You take
A lot. It's really
14 points of piercing damage. And then suddenly plucks itself out, transforms back into a spear, and you're holding it again.
I'm
Are
gonna
you done with
activate-
your foolishness?
Alright, hear me out. I'm really
I'm
good at throwing stuff
the
now.
Guardian.
What'd you say? Sorry, what'd you say?
I'm
Kaz?
gonna activate Ray of the Guardian so that I can take that damage.
Ooh, okay. So you take his damage instead?
Yeah.
Alright, so Zaroth, as this arrow strikes into you, you suddenly feel this patch. It's like an emptiness. And where the arrow sticks, you see Gaza flinch. Then it comes out and disappears again.
Alright, listen, Corpus, hear me out on this. I'm really good with really big great weapons. I'm also really good I'm really good at throwing weapons. Even weapons that shouldn't be thrown. Right, kind of, meet in the middle here.
I can be anything, but for a limited time a day.
Are you cool with being thrown?
That's my purpose. Why else would I come back?
Okay, cool.
Giant boomerang?
Let's see. What would be a good weapon for you to be whenever I need to throw a great one?
I particularly like the spear.
Could change weapons midair.
Oh, can you just be like a... Oh, that's true. Can you just be like a
Mr. Bolt?
great spear?
I suppose. Though I'm cumbersome when I am large. Suddenly it's
Yeah.
larger.
Cool.
You have a talent for observing the obvious, Watson.
Would it be... I'm trying to think if that's the best idea, or if I can think of something cooler.
Rest on it. Let your puny brain work.
Good call.
Sleep, dumbass.
Let your mind function while mine breathes.
Keep me away from that damn guy who shuts me up.
Yes, and keep me away from the mage. I want no part of his trickery.
Oh, but I'm gonna talk to him.
Well, now you're talking to me.
What if I warn you ahead of time so I can have a conversation with the guy?
Just leave me far away. I don't like how it feels. Tickles.
Violating. Of consent feels
Like I'm being
violating.
smothered by a pillow.
I wonder if he'd
This is-
suffocate if you kept him there long enough.
Alright, Corvus. I think this is sounding like start to a beautiful friendship.
You're my wielder. That is as far as this will go.
Oh, come on.
Do not expect for me to warm your feet. Do not expect me to rub your
Enemies to
back.
lovers?
Oh, we're best buddies. I kill the things, you take the souls.
You
Enemies to
will
lovers?
only be my friend if you bring me back to my wielder.
You say bring me back to him.
Guy.
What do you mean?
I have been gone for too long. I wish to be by his side again.
Do you like Van Salier?
He was magnificent.
He's my husband.
I'm pretty cool though. That I'm your wielder now.
He was a master. He could throw me like none else. He knew me inside and out.
Ew.
He
This is
was
sounding a little
my
dirty.
creator.
But Corvus, he threw you away.
And I will win
Trying to
him
stalk
back.
him from the bushes like a.
He said you were his first weapon. Which means he had more afterwards.
Yes.
What if you're my
Cheating
what if
with
you're
other
my
weapons.
last weapon?
What if they're his last? And what if I become his next? If he has made
You wouldn't-
more than me, I will destroy
Just
them.
gotta give
Oh,
it
man.
and move on.
He's made a lot more than you.
Great fight from
Stalking
the outside.
people from the bushes.
In those 200 years, he's been going crazy. He's been using all kinds of weapons.
I will rip them all apart. Every single one.
I'm just saying.
feel
I
like
wouldn't
you're gonna
change you for a
have
different weapon.
I'm sure you wouldn't.
You have died.
You need me. I don't know why, but you do. Why else would I have been deposited at your feet by a man with silver and gold eye? Why else would I have been teleported from my home in a fold where I have lain for 200 years? I see no reason other than you need me.
Kinda. Yeah. But you need me.
What?
So how else would you get to Van Salier?
We'll have an arrangement. I will work with you if you will bring me close to him. Bring me back.
That's the issue, though. I don't want you to be his. I want you to be my weapon because I want to kill him.
Suddenly the spear is heavy. You drop your hand to the ground as it immediately becomes the heaviest thing you've ever felt.
Yeah. I understand.
You will
don't
not
want me to
rend
kill
his skin with my fuck. I thought this was going to be my... Damn you! Leave me here now! I will be brought
Hear me
back.
out.
I will not be used to kill him. This is not my purpose.
I'm just saying, he threw you away. You could have a new purpose.
I will return to him.
How? You're a spear.
I'm a spear that returns. That's my whole purpose.
But I'm your most recent wielder, so you'll probably just return to me again.
How do you know that? Are you
How
some
do you know
sage?
that? Yeah. I'm telling you the truth. How would you know I'm not telling you the truth?
You really need to give up on this guy, my god. Healthy.
Get some rest. Rethink your plans in the morning. You will bring me to Van Sailor, and I will not kill him. Perhaps he will let you
Oh.
live.
But if he lives, I die.
Why?
It's the guy with the weird glowy eyes.
Then why would he bring me to you?
Because he wants me to kill Van Salier. But I also want to kill the glowy eye guy.
Then why would he not simply take another weapon? One that is less intelligent than I, less resistant than I. It does not make sense.
Wants entertainment.
One, he's an asshole. Two, because you're the coolest weapon.
I'm a spear. I cannot blush.
Flattered, but no thank you.
Hear me out. Because now I bet you don't like the golden eye guy either, do you? Because he wants me to kill Van Salier.
No.
I don't like him either. I want to kill him. So why don't we work
Perhaps
together here?
we can work together.
You help me kill Van Salier, and then I help you kill Aishin.
No.
We'll
You
just
help
kill
me
Asian.
come back to Van Sailor. He joins you, and you two together will slay this Asian.
Or you could just
Actually-
both kill Asian first, and then as a reward,
I will convince him to join you, and we will become one.
Or what if he doesn't join me?
Then I will convince him harder.
What if he doesn't listen to me?
I'll just try harder.
He will listen to me.
British accent, but
I was his
smart.
first damn it! I was his first weapon, not his first accent. I was his first accent. He used to sound like me.
I have 20 of them now.
Yeah. He's been cheating on me with all those other accents.
Accent.
Bristol, Yorkshire, even
How
American.
dare
What a
you.
pitiful fool.
How dare he speak like a Texan now? I was his first love and his first accent.
Alright.
Should never have picked up that Jersey Shore accent.
Yeah. I hate hearing him speak an Australian one. Sounds so.
No, that was actually pretty good.
Every time he says, "Boil the jug," I immediately think of her.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh God.
I will
Back to
persuade
put the
him.
kettle on.
I feel like I'm putting a lot of faith in you to persuade him, and I'm getting really not a lot in return, because if you don't persuade him, then he's just gonna kill me.
Let's trust me.
You know what? Fine. I think you can persuade him. I'm going to.
You're quick to trust. I could get you killed someday.
Not by you, best buddy. I'll fist bump the spear.
Grumbles, and it does not say anything else. And you all can complete your rest. Is there anything else you'd like to do? Any of you would like to do?
This is I don't know, but this is genuinely hilarious and awesome.
Thank you for giving us a talking weapon.
You're welcome.
Yeah. This is extremely
This is gonna
awesome,
be
you guys.
fun. This is gonna be really fun.
This is probably what we've been missing.
Yes, it is. It is what we've been missing.
Yeah,
Missing a
but
talking
everyone-
spear.
I
That
didn't
could not
know
be a
this
spear.
is the weapon I didn't know I needed to have in the campaign.
Alright. If there is not anything else that you would like to do, we will end tonight's game. Because
Yay,
you've all
I need to sleep.
reunited.
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow.
And then there we'll move on. Because tomorrow, not tomorrow, your character's tomorrow. You make perhaps for Castle Netherwind, perhaps for somewhere else, as the future remains slightly unknown. With that being
You're
said,
still heading out to grab the other weapon, right?
this is the weapon. This is the weapon that was in the Valley of Winterpold.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yes. So
So we're going to go grab the weapon, only to have
if
it
you
already.
want to go grab, well, you guys were thinking of going to the valley to find more information on. The
Well, we didn't know
solstice.
that he had the weapon either.
No, you didn't. That's correct. So you're already you're right. You're very close to the valley, but you're not sure why anymore. See where it goes. Alrighty. I will be
Alright,
uploading both sessions today, hopefully, provided they actually work. And this should work.
Alright, see you all next
Alright,
week.
see you
It's true,
next-
next week.
See you next week. We're actually going back to this. We're finally gonna do this. Yes?
I won't be here next week.
Damn it. Okay. Shit.
I'll be on the road.
Okay. Well, I hope that goes well. Let's. We could. Yeah. Let's do 2 weeks. Let's do 2 weeks because we're still at a pretty critical point, and we're not like fully, ready to go.
It's kind of hard for Zaroth to go silent for a week.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now it's very difficult to.
Here to scroll on for a week,
Yeah.
whatever. That whole next session is just chattering to the spear the whole time.
It's gonna be fun. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna stop the
He
recording right
switches
here and then get
places
this
with the
uploaded as
spear, and
quick
now
as
every time he goes near that guy, he can't speak.
Well, we will
Alright,
pick this up
guys.
in about 2 weeks, hopefully. 2 weeks from now.
Alright.
Same time.
Yep.
Cool.